Hey, what's up, guys? Here we are, day 13. We're continuing where I left off in the book, and so we're working with all C's and F sharps. So it's going to make me do a couple practice songs, and I have to pay attention to the symbol that represents the sharp note. So I'm adjusting my mindset and my fingers on where they belong for sharps. It's not terrible. It's not too bad. I gave it a quick couple practice, made it halfway through the song. I was even like trying to sing it, but I don't know this song, so I don't even know if I'm singing it right. I don't know if I'm too fast or I'm probably way off like the actual song. I did. So one of the things I looked up on how to play more of Before I Let You Go by Louis Capaldi, and one of the ways that they're playing was with a capo. So I was able to get myself my own little capo. So now I have that to add to the collection of music etiquette and material. And I have to really thank the owner of the shop. So I called him as soon as I got out of work. Being the crisis and everything, a lot of stores are closed, so I wasn't sure if they're going to be open or not. So I called him up, and he said he was going to be like closing 30 minutes, and it took me about 30 minutes to get to him. So he says I'll stay here and wait. So thankfully he did stay there. He did let me pick up a capo, and so I couldn't thank him enough for it. I mean, it wasn't like I needed it, but like out of the generosity of his heart, he stayed open just so I can get it. So I really appreciate that. And that's the music store down the road from me in Wakefield. If you guys are from Rhode Island, it's where I'm from Rhode Island. If you are watching this and you're not in Rhode Island, but anyone who's from Rhode Island, it's in Wakefield. It's a really good place, really small store. It's not obviously like a big music place, but it does have what you need. So I was really thankful. So I'll probably be putting this into practice a little bit later, but it's good to have it so I can just jump right into it. All right, so I'm going to continue and kind of like in the book, so you guys can see what I see real quick. So it is the keys of D, and it says that to the key signature of D has F sharp and C sharp. All Fs and Cs should be played 1/2 step fret higher. So 1/2 step fret higher is pretty much just going from this fret to this fret. So all notes that are normally played here are going to be played here. And that's the first string. Second string, all notes that are played on that string are going to be played here. And then on the fourth string, all notes played here are actually going to be played here. And then on the fifth string, all notes. And on the sixth string, all notes played on the first one are all going to be played on the second one. But right now in the current page, it is only using the bottom two. So in comparison, you can definitely hear the sound difference, or at least I'm hearing the sound difference between the two. So the exercise, it's having me play "Oh Mary, Don't Weep." And the lyrics are, "If I could, I surely would stand on the rock where Moses stood. Pharaoh's army got drowned. Oh Mary, don't you weep. Oh Mary, don't you weep, don't you mourn. Oh Mary, don't you weep, don't you mourn. Pharaoh's army got drowned. Oh Mary, don't you weep." Not sure if that's actually how you sing the song, but that's how I sang the song. All right, here we go. Yeah, it wasn't too bad. It's kind of like a revise from yesterday because I believe I did play that page from yesterday. So we will now switch over into the next page. Build up the muscles in your fourth finger by playing these exercises. So it wants me to use my pinky on this string, and so it's saying to play. So the pinky and then this one says because the way the muscles in the pinky and like you push this down, it's like this pinky is like revving up to come down and punch as it. Cool. So just the quick little exercises on the top of the page. The actual song we have is Day Colors. And I have to be mindful of all the notes that are going to be sharp because they're not played here. They're played here. Try that one again. My pinky though. I was just kind of me mess around, switching a little bit more with the pinky. So the pinky definitely needs a lot more strengthening to be able to switch to it really quick and play it. So pinky is fun. I mean, I knew I was gonna be using it a lot more, especially when the first time I used it, which was on this chord, the G chord. And then I used it again on the B7 chord. I'll put my pinky all the way down there. and I use it again as well on the C7 chord, which was, what was it? Boom, 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 boom. Boom. So I have at least 3 chords already that I have to use the pinky with. So practicing with that, but they're all lower strings. They weren't really the higher strings. So the lower strings are thinner, so they're easier to push down with the pinky. The higher strings are much thicker, so they're a little tougher for the pinky. So fun, 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 fun. All right, let's go to the next page. Angels we have heard on high. The following song. Okay, so this is just kind of break information. When you reach the repeat sign, so it's a symbol that says repeat, so you do it multiple times. And the first ending, go to the beginning of or initial repeat sign, which shows you a symbol on where you go to repeat. On the second time through, skip the first ending and go on to the second ending. Oh, I see. Okay. So understanding that a section in the sheet music itself repeats. And so you play through it once, and then you go through afterwards. Cool. And these are yet still the F and C's are sharp on these. That's down. And then, so that was that one. Oh, that's what I almost forgot. Oh boy. That part's tricky. Okay, and then we go to there. Cool. I'm getting tired, but not really. Not really. Mm-mm. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, no. The F is really getting me. So it's really getting me. I don't know why. But this part's easy. Once I get there, once I get to this next section, because of the switching of the finger position, so where I normally place my finger for the note is not where I'm actually playing the note, so I have to move my finger. So my brain is still thinking the old spot to put my finger which then confuses me while I try to play the note because I'm forgetting to move my finger to the new note. If that makes sense. I mean, I know you guys can't really see what I'm looking at, and it's, a musician would get it more so because they've been there, and I'm sure they know what I'm talking about. Okay. To make sure it's clean. It's gonna be that one. Almost the right spot. Side. So I'm supposed to do splits. So, okay, so I go. Ooh, yeah, I really definitely have to get that pinky better. Pinky is struggling. So, to explain kind of like this part that I'm repeating over and over again is I'm playing. So I play the top string open. This one. After I play it open, then my pinky comes down, and I play it. Then Then I have to move my index finger, play this string, and immediately slap my finger on that same string and play it again. And so every time I play it, I go to put my pinky down on it, but I land right in between it, and so I miss it instead of landing on it. So when I go down, I go boop, boop, boop. And the other hard part is that you want to use fingers that you're used to using. So I want to take this finger and hit the note, but then I'm not using my pinky when I should be using my pinky, because then this finger is now not free to hit, say like a note down here. It's getting there. It's just not. It's not there. But it's okay, because I am still learning. Okay, so play that again. I don't know why it says to do the D chord. And then the A says A chord. I like how that sounds. So I think if I do it quick enough. I don't know why it's D though. D does not match that. Woo! Killing it. Killing it. Definitely stretched out my pinky a lot in these couple exercises. And I definitely got that bottom part down for sure. Still, obviously, it's not the cleanest, but it's definitely a lot better than when we started. Oops, I'm putting my finger in the wrong note. What I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, guys. Practice. Wow. I mean, eventually it'll be like muscle memory, and I won't even have to like really think about it. Yeah, stretching that pinky out. I wonder if I can keep that going. All right. Let's take a look at what we're going to be tackling for tomorrow. I feel my hand. It's like it's. What's the word I'm looking for? Not like when you do something like clapping constantly, when your hands start to hurt, or if you're rubbing and like it starts to heat up. So the constant stretching and pushing down and pulling up, it's like my finger is like super warm, like it's overheating, which is funny. Um, okay. So as we look at, this is second position. So I'm looking at, oh boy, a second position for my hand. Yeah, all right, yeah. So it looks, so hand position. Um, so pretty much, I'm assuming that position one is uh, this finger has this set, this finger here, and my pinky has there. So that's going to be the first position. So it looks like it's indicating a second position where I'll be sliding my hand down to the second position. So it would be easier to hit those C sharps and F sharps because now my pinky is going to be doing even more work um, at other notes. So like in A, let's see, yeah, so I'm guessing this is going to be, there's 1, 2, 3, 4. So A, E, A, E, G, D, A, E, G, D. Oh yeah, great things to come. Great things to come. All right, I think today was a successful practice session, but every day is a successful practice session because the more we learn, the more we practice, the better we become. That is all that really matters. So tomorrow is going to be another fun day of really working out the pinky and really practicing it. I am probably going to be practicing Before You Go a lot more. Right now I'm trying to memorize the lyrics. I have made a playlist and I've put 4 songs in there so far. And I'll probably be looking for a 5th song in total. And then I'm going to slowly purchasing all of the sheet music for it so it has all the vocals and the guitar. And as I develop through the book, I'll be vice versaing and learning actually how to play the song. So exciting things are still coming. Tomorrow will be day 14, and we're tackling a couple songs. So I'm thinking before day 50, I should have songs memorized before day 50, at least. Maybe not all the songs, but at least some of the songs for sure. But great things are coming, and I appreciate all you guys' support. Thank you for stopping in and watching and seeing where I'm at. If you guys have any questions, if you also looking to learn how to play an instrument, don't be afraid to ask. I'm learning, but doesn't mean I can't help someone else learn. I'm surrounded by musicians, so it's helpful because then I can also bounce a couple ideas around them, and it kind of influences me a lot. So don't be afraid. All right, guys. Thank you again for stopping in. Take care and have a wonderful weekend.